YouTube! I'll bring it back again, y'all. Coming at you guys with a recap from Browns training camp. Man, today was a good day. And yesterday was too. We went yesterday and today, but today was a good day. Actually, we went like 3 days. 2 days we went to training camp. The first day, Thursday, I took my oldest son and my daughter. We just went to the parking lot. But I didn't realize, dude, they weren't coming out till after 9 o'clock. So we were up there till like 10:30 at night, and we didn't get a whole lot of players. I did get one cool thing. I got a picture of Ricardo Lewis. He got out of his car and took a picture with my son and daughter. So that was really cool. I like Ricardo Lewis. And then there's his signature right there. I can't see. Right there. Right there. There we go. That one, Ricardo Lewis. Well, we got that first day right here, number 16 Hall, who was looking good in practice, wide receiver. And this guy was awesome. Vitali, the fullback, number 40. Nicest guy in the world. He was actually got a call from his either girlfriend or wife, and he was FaceTiming, and he showed everybody saying, "Hey, I'm signing for fans. I'll have to call you back." And then number 59, Ed Reynolds, a safety. I think he's going to make the team. Those are the four we got that night. Joe Hayden did stop, man. Stopped in his freaking orange Lambo. I had a jersey, and but he only signed 2, so I didn't get the jersey signed. Been taking it to camp, hoping I get it. I didn't get it tonight, but we did get Hayden. My oldest son did. Then we went to camp, and next day we got Nate Orchard. I can't remember them all offhand. Number 98, I think that's Jamie Weeder. Sorry. I think that's who that was, actually. Yeah. And then 47, the long snapper. I forget his name exactly. So that was really cool. This was a ball that was all from those 2 days. The next was all the balls are a mix of both days. But I do have some mojo, some super sick mojo that just happened to stumble on. Speaking of Peppers, I did bring this photo, and he was signing. So I whipped it out, and there wasn't that big a crowd around him. I whipped it out, and he signed it. Really cool signature. It is his short signature, but put number 22. Kind of wish he put 5 since that's what he's wearing. I cannot stand the freaking Wolverines. Ohio State fan, but I could not find a good picture of him in like a Browns uniform, or because I don't like the practice uniforms, or even just a good picture of him, This was the best picture. I thought it was really good. Sorry guys, I'm tired. I'm not real prepared for this, but I want to get this done because I gotta get for work, and then next week we're going on vacation, so I don't know when I'll have time. So I wanted to get this up. That turned out really sick, though. Let's see. I'll go through these next balls. I do not know everybody on them. Today we got Danny Shelton. This is pretty sweet. This is Calvin Pryor, who they just got this year. He was an all-star. Not all-star, all-pro. Calvin Pryor. These are the same ones from yesterday. Jamie Meter, the long snapper. I just noticed this right here. We got this one today. He signed this for my son, Cody Kessler. Look how tiny he signed, number 6. It's on there though. He was actually really cool. He almost signed their balls like 4 times. I could have just popped and gave him some, but he kept going back to them to sign them because we were moving and we were kind of stuck in a spot. Nate Orchard again, and then this is Ibrahim Campbell. And this over here is Nate Orchard again. I'll get into it. I don't know how I didn't recognize him. We got him in a row, but they were getting their ice baths today, and he just came up. And I guess it's kind of cool. This is funny. It's on the same panel. This is his full signature. This is his short signature. But I will come back to that because that is some awesome little bit of a story to it. Now we'll go back to this one. I think this has all the same. Yeah, these are from the other night. Except Jabril Pepper signed there. Signature wasn't as good, but still cool. Danny Shelton. Nate Orchard full signature. Calvin Pryor. Jamie Meter. Better Cody Kessler over here. Except he just got out the freaking ice bath and his hands were kind of wet. So, but still cool. Cody Kessler and Nate Orchard's short signature. At least this is on different panels. But now to get back to Nate Orchard. We were right by where they had these big pools, inflatable pools, and they filled up with ice to take ice baths. And Nate Orchard was right there. A bunch of the guys were right there. Joe Hayden was right there. So I had my son holding a jersey, calling him. Oh, wait. We're not going to get to that. Let's get to this. I forgot my oldest son did this ball today. All of this today. I do not know everybody he got. I wasn't with him. He was running around with his friend trying to get everybody. But again, there's Nate Orchard. Awesome. Full signature. Real good one right here. Mr. Joe Hayden. Danny Shelton. I think that's Ibrahim Campbell again. Schultz. Oh, McCourty, who they just got. Awesome. Nice signature, too. This right here, this is a good one. My son was real excited to get it. You can't tell what it is, but that right there is Kenny Britt. He looks good, man. I think he's going to be good with the team. He was actually signing while holding his while holding his daughter. So, but that's cool. Pretty nice ball. One day at camp. Real close to getting Kaiser and Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett was signing a ton, but I was with my 4-year-old and 6-year-old, so I couldn't really move, and I'm very glad we didn't. But I mean, I couldn't move because I couldn't just leave them and try to fight a crowd, with the two little ones. So we just stayed in one spot. We had a good spot up front at the bottom of the grandstands where they're not supposed to sign. And they did tell us they're not allowed to sign, they're not supposed to sign there. You're supposed to be standing on the ground. But I look over at the ground and, it was already packed. There's no way I'm fighting a crowd with the two little ones, which I don't want to fight the crowd, but so we stayed in one spot, and I had a good open spot. They had all these pools there, and there was a good spot where the players come up. I knew the players were going to be over to get an ice bath, and it actually worked out great for us. Also, the other day, the day before Saturday, Jim Brown was there both days. But I look over, my son's like, "Who's that sign?" I'm like, "Wait a minute, that's Jim freaking Brown." Oh, one of the ones I want so bad. He signed a ton too, but by the time we got over there, he stopped. But let's get back to Nate Orchard and the ice baths. Oh, I hear that sound. He's getting his ice baths. He came over, started signing, and I don't know how I didn't recognize him, but he went up to my kids and he goes, "Hey guys, would you like some shoes?" They're kind of like, "Huh? Shoes?" Well, he gave them these to him. The ones he was wearing, and they are nasty. Look, there's some mud stuck in them. And then I happen to have my silver paint pen out because I have a Salute to Service jersey that I wanted Hayden to sign. So I had a silver paint pen hoping he'd sign it. And I asked him, would you sign these since I have this right here? And they're all wet, so he tried to sign them. It didn't turn out the best, but that's still awesome. That one was probably the worst. This one turned out a little better. It's a little short signature. You can actually see the NO and 44. And I haven't really got a real good look at these, but you can see right there the number 44. to show their team issued. And see, they're beat. You know, they're probably just worn this practice, but... And they were so sweaty and nasty, I had to carry them and hold them. Size 14. Very sick. Under Armour. Very awesome. My oldest flipped his lid. We had some friends with us. They were flipping their lids. They're like, what? Nate Orchard's an awesome guy if you know anything about him. I know he's a really good guy, and this just dropped, you know. Very awesome. Awesome excitement. But that's our first 2 days of training camp. I say I'm going to Florida actually, not this week, but the next week. So kind of busy week getting ready for that. So not going to training camp any this week. I'm not even going to be able to go down to the Hall of Fame. I'm hoping maybe I can go down Wednesday night or something. Usually we go down the weekend, but that's my travel days. That's the only time I can get off. We're taking the kids to Disney World, so gonna be fun. But got some later dates that I might be able to go to after work or something. All right, guys, tell me what you think. Rate, subscribe, share. I'm out.